We are now joined by Dr. Hector Santos, Vice President of the Philippine Medical Association. Magandang umaga po sa inyo. Doc, can you hear us? Dr. Hector, can you hear us? Sige, paayos muna natin yung line. Diba? Kasi marami-rami tayong mga questions regarding this issue. But for the meantime, let's talk about it. Tayong dalawa muna. Habang wala pa si Dr. Hector Santos ng Philippine Medical Association. Kasi medyo naging mainit talaga yung Senate hearing yesterday regarding this. And yun nga, admitted nung CEO ng Bell-Kenz na nagbibigay sila ng incentives.
Yes.
Diba? So the question is this ethical or not? At ang sinasabi nila, yes, merong mga foreign trips abroad na sponsored nila, pero yun daw ay for further studies, hindi daw for luxury. And they also denied giving out luxury cars and watches, no? Yung mga luxury watches sa mga doktor.
Sabi ng ibang lawmakers lang, you have to draw the line between commissions and incentives. Diba? Kasi commissions can be incentives because you are if you're a doctor, you are parang you're rewarded for having a better sales sa medicine. So therefore, ikaw, baka mapilitan kang or unknowingly, you put in sa reseta yung hindi generic brand nito, but a specific brand. But hindi naman nila lahat. It's just that we have to draw the line already para hindi na magulo itong issue kasi medyo muddled itong issue eh.
Yes, at saka yun nga, di ba, kailangan din linawin na may mga ibang doktor na meron silang mga, kumbaga, sarili nilang stocks ng medicine na binibili ng pasyente sa kanila. Now, is that legal? Is that ethical? Diba? So, yan ang aalamin din natin later on.
Pero ang pwede daw kasi is, you can put the generic name and then in parenthesis, you can put the brand name na preferred ng doctor. Because supposedly, ang generic and the very expensive branded should be of the same quality daw. Anyway, ito na ata.
Tingnan natin. Nandito na ba si Dr. Hector Santos? Doc, good morning.
Good morning po.
There you go.
Doc, thank you for joining us, Doc.
Thank you for joining us. Pero unang-unang katanungan po, hindi raw po commissions ang binigay sa doctors, no? Kundi incentives. Yan po yung sinabi ng CEO ng Bell-Kenz sa Bell-Kenz Pharmaceutical Company kahapon during the hearing o Senate hearing. And first and foremost, is this allowed po?
Ang commissions for medyo madal ba?
Go ahead, sir.
The commissions are definitely not allowed.
Okay.
No? Incentives in a point. No, well, you cannot deny that there's still merong relationship, neither relationship between the pharma companies and the doctors. And more often, you will note that most pharma companies would be covering ang tawag doon. They will be bringing their materials, explain to the doctors what are the advantages of their medicine. So that's a usual practice of more pharma companies.
Yeah.
These are products and these are our advantage to others. No, those are marketing possibilities.
Yeah.
Now, when the Dr. Go of Bell-Kenz was asked whether he was getting investors, he was asked to answer only yes or no. So, mahirap naman i-categorize with just a simple no or a yes.
Yes.
No? Because I think he said no. And he mentioned that these are not commissions, but they're incentives. It is true that some pharmaceutical companies would hold or sponsor scientific meetings to present their products. But then doctors to attend these conferences, we call those the roundtable discussions or for continuing medical education, they will not beholden the doctors to preferentially prescribe their medication. The PMA still upholds the ethical practice na first, do no harm, no? The Hippocratic law yan. So, kung anong nababagay po at nasa saad sa what we call the medical practice guideline or protocol, yun ho ang piniprescribe ng doktor.
Yes.
If there are doctors who would give unethically medications that are needed by the patient just to gain profit from them, hindi ho ang unethical.
Okay.
At this point, prior to this congressional hearing, hearing yesterday, we were not sure who were the doctors involved in what they call that
Yes.
investment scheme.
Multi-level,
No? Now that we have the name and the ethics committee of the Philippine Medical Association has now issued an invitation for these doctors to attend an ethical practice with investigation by the PMA Committee on Ethics. So that is the process to kasi.
Yeah.
Unless there is no complaint from any member, we do not act on an ethical issue unless there is a complaint.
Okay.
Then, motu proprio, if it is already out there in the public, then we have to call them to let them to explain.
Yes, Doc. But is it ethical ba for doctors to invest in or enter into a pharmaceutical business?
It is as a free enterprise. Doctors may enter into companies, no? Siyempre, may mga business acumen din yung mga doctors. But then to preferentially prescribe one patient numerous medicines, hindi mo ethical kung hindi naman nila kailangan.
Okay. Okay.
Now, doctors would prefer medicines above any other kung it is effective. Number two, if it's more affordable to their patients. And number three, more importantly, recently, availability.
Yes.
Meron ho kasi mga ibang medicines na itong kailangan, hindi naman available dun sa market. So that's why the doctors form their own pharmaceutical company to purchase them and to make them available.
Okay.
Pero, Doc, meron
Kaya
po...
nga lang,
Oo.
kasi nga po ang doctor, hindi pwede mag-dispense kasi.
Yes.
Right.
That's part of the... hindi
that-
sila maaaring mag-dispense.
Okay.
Oo. And we abide by that. Any doctor who does that at may complain, they could be reprimanded, first part, or suspended, or even they lose their license, as we will now write PRC to tell them and recommend suspension of their license.
O yun. So, very
We've
clear
done that
tayo on
before.
that, Doc. Hindi talaga
Opo.
pwede mag-dispense sa mga doktor ng mga gamot mula sa kanilang clinic. Pero may violation po ba kung ang isang doktor ay, kumbaga, tumanggi na magbigay sa pasyente ng iba pang options na gamot?
Hindi ho nararapat na tumanggi magbigay. Tama po kayo binanggit nyo, we are following the generic law. So nakasulat mo, you should prescribe generic medicine. But then their doctors, may preference sila, nilalagay sa parenthesis.
Right.
Acceptable po yun, basta nakalagay yung generic. Ngayon, kuminsan naman, pagdating sa pharmacy, kung hindi available yung gamot na yun, the pharmacist also have the option to recommend.
Okay.
Yes.
Ito po ang mas mura, ito po ang ito nasa pasyente po yun. Pero kadalasan ho yan, ang mga doktor, they would prescribe generic.
Okay.
And
Para
they
may
are
option, yeah.
guided by bioavailability, yung kung ano yung mas magandang action ng ano. Meron kasi mga generic, naka-6 na araw nang iniinom, hindi pa gumagaling. Samantalang yung isang generic, 3 araw pa lang, maganda rin pakiramdam ng pasyente.
That's right.
And by experience sila, ito na bibigay ko. I-compare ko yung gagastusin ng pasyente, 2 linggo mong inumin yung gamot bago gumaling. Samantalang 5 araw lang. So I would prefer to give that.
Yeah.
Yun po ang umiirat na kadalasan na iniisip ng mga doktor pag nagpe-prescribe po sila.
Thank you for clarifying, Doc. Doc, lastly, how about po endorsements? Now, can a doctor promote a certain medical product or maging spokesperson ng isang produkto?
Hindi po. Pinagbabawal po ng ethical practice guidelines ng Philippine Medical Association. Together ho with the PRC naglabas kami ng ethical guidelines yan. Bawal ho mag-endorse ang isang doktor ng specific product. And we have done several times. Ang ethics committee has already written and warned doctors na lumalabas sa mga billboard endorsing itong calcium preparation, ito ganyan. Hindi ho dapat kami.
Doc, I'd like to clarify.
Wait,
You said kasi the word billboard. How about po kung may vlog channel siya and frequent fini-feature niya isang produkto?
Okay. Meron din hong ganon na may vlog na ito ho. Pero nasulatan natin, tato na ho yung doktor namin nasulatan. Ikaw ba talagang gumawa nito? And they claim AI po yan, hindi po ako yan. Hindi ko endorse yan. So tatlo na ho recently ang nasulatan namin yan because they have endorsed specifically. And they even negatively said, wag kang inom nito isang gamot, eto inumin mo. So we asked them, nasulatan na ho yung mga doktor na yan. On top of the situation po kami.
It's good to know. Okay.
Maraming salamat po sa mga paglilinaw ng mga ibang issue, but hopefully we can still invite you para po sa mas malawak na pag-uusap tungkol dito. For the meantime, thank you so much, Dr. Hector Santos, Vice President of the Philippine Medical Association.
Wala po nga naman. And sana maintindihan nyo, yung nakasalang ngayon,
Yes po.
wala pa hong 2% ng 99,000 members ng Philippine Medical Association. So you could not generalize that all the doctors
That's right.
are having this practice.
Right.
Sana maintindihan ng ating publiko po yun.
Definitely, Doc.